All right, I just came from a fun date with Brent at the Olive Garden. um, it was raining outside. Fortunately, yesterday during the hangout, here is my doggy bag because they have the most delicious bread there. Ah, I took the bus to go out there in spite of the rain. Let me see if the bread's still good. It might have got a little moist. Not bad. Mm. There, see? Not like it was at this restaurant though. I went out in that rain, so that probably didn't help. um, It was fun to be out with Brent on a date. I took him, we went out on a date about a week ago at a sushi restaurant. And it's really helping him get over PTSD because when Baphomet raped him a couple of weeks ago, he suffered post-traumatic stress disorder. Um, mm, I My Gail Shield yesterday went up to 80% as a result of I got rid of shredder, and I also threw out a pair of walking shoes that needed to be thrown out, and then I had an extra duplicate pair which I'm now using. And I also I've been eliminating duplicates and hoarding everywhere. And then yesterday, just to test out the Gail Shield, Rule 13 suggested that I check my closets, because maybe she said, are you still obsessing about anything? Are you hoarding? So I said, let me check. So I went into my bathroom and I threw out some alcohol wipes, and they didn't really make much of a difference because I'm probably going to be using them within a couple weeks anyway. And then I went to a closet where I had a lot of electronic stuff, and I noticed that I was keeping a defective computer fan because I fixed my computer fan when the Lizzo Jesuits tricked me about a year ago into breaking it, and I was keeping the old one, and it was broken and it needed. I don't know why I was keeping it. So I threw it out, and then the Gail Shield went from 80 to 82%. And then Rule 13 said, well, you can take it easy. Your Gail Shield is doing good at 80%. And Buddha did say, let me see if I can get my notes on this. She said, Buddha did say that it's important that when we do these things, that we are sincere in our spiritual practice. And I asked her, what did that mean? And let me see, I'll go through my notes here. They have the most delicious bread there. Let me see if I can find it. Anyways, I had a fun date with Brent at the Olive Garden. It was some heavy bags. I noticed there was a lull in the rain. So I walked on out to the thrift store, which is about a 20-minute walk from where I live. I made it. I looked at my watch, which I keep in my fanny pack, and noticed that I had enough time to catch a bus out to the Olive Garden. So I waited for the bus, and I made it out there. Let me see now. Here it is. She said, 13 said, I remember something Buddha said once. He said that the meditation and going out is not just to make something happen. This is important. He said we must be spiritually sincere. It's not like doing rituals to make something happen. Like if I'm going out there just to make the Gail Shield strong, that's the wrong motive. He said it's not like doing rituals to make something happen, and it's not to appease anyone. And then I asked her, define spiritually sincere. She says it means that you do it because it is satisfying and enjoyable, even if you did not get anything in return for it. If not, it's like when you give someone a present, expecting them to do something for you. We should meditate and enjoy tea to feel better and to feel happy. We should go on dates with our lovers to enjoy time with them. We should explore to discover. So I asked, oh, did it go up when I went out on my date with Brent at the sushi restaurant? And then Rule 13 said, did you like the sushi and time with Brent? And she said, yes, it did go up. Yeah. To be honest with you, I think my motives for going to the restaurants have been pretty good. Basically, I just really appreciate my husband and really wanted to show him my appreciation by spending time with him on dates. And it really helped him. So 13 asks, is there any more hoarding or obsessing? And yeah, I just told you what I did. So yeah, Rule 13 said, here's how to help you decide if what you have is clutter. Am I saving this item just in case? In fact, I might put a post for this up at my website. Do I have duplicates of this item? 3, is this something I have worn or used in the last year? 4, can I borrow this item should I need to? 5, do I have the space to store it? 6, does this need to be repaired to be useful? That actually helped me to make a decision about a pair of pants I had. I had to fix the elastic in it for it to be useful, and I haven't had the time to do it. So I thought, you know what, you've got plenty of pairs of pants, just donate it. No, I actually decided to throw that one out because most people can't sew. Yeah, I just threw that one out. It's an old pair of pants. 7, am I keeping this because of obligation or guilt of letting it go? 8, do I love this item? So I went through my closet and noticed I have a lot of clothes in there that I have not worn in the past year. So I'm going to, so Rule 13 said yesterday, 80% of the way is good. We started at 3%. So, Rule 13 said there must be much to do. Yeah, I have a lot of clothes I need to go through. So I tried something else. And then Rule 13 said, also, you must relax, like Buddha said. And then I said, I agree. Patience is not one of my virtues. I miss having... Brent actually left my apartment because the first couple days after Baphomet beat him up, Baphomet kept trying to break in. And I noticed that his humping has been getting lighter. So I said, is it because he's doing it from Church of Gail? Rule 13 said, yep. So I said, yeah, he can hump me from Church of Gail? And Rule 13 said, he's gotten good with the brain to brain. I said, does Brent have any advice for me? And Rule 13 said, he's cheering you on. He says, you've got this. So I said, oh, he's been sleeping on Church of Gail. And he said, yes, but in brain to brain with you. He admits that he had to clean his old quarters anyway. So I know this is kind of like the way it used to be. With me being kind of asexual leaning, it's not really a big deal to me. It's still good bread. So of course, obviously fresh and hot piping out of the oven. You can't beat it, but it's still good. Whether I have, sex with him all the time, But he was pretty excited last night. So I said, what about his stuff here in my apartment? Does he accompany me on my walks? She said, yes, he still goes. And then I felt him kiss me. He told me that the postnasal drip that I've been experiencing is seasonal allergies. I thought maybe it was reacting to some crab that I accidentally got into a couple days ago. Yeah, here's my Olive Garden receipt. See that? I had fun today. He actually helped remove some of the crab allergens that I had in my body. So I told 13, let me try something. I'm going to meditate. I'm wearing his beautiful jewelry. And drink some chamomile tea. You all can do it too. She said, good idea. And So we meditated, and then while I was meditating, it occurred to me that I've been going to my modulator and instructing it to blow up Lizzo's space fleet, blow up Baphomet, Satan, and Lizzo over and over again. And it appears to me that I have a lot of the negative energy in the form of anger that I'm feeding, and I don't think that's very good. So during meditation, it occurred to me that I just need to wish for healing wishes for everyone, even the bad people. So I said, I kind of said, I hope that Baphomet, Satan, Lizzo, and all of them heal from whatever is tormenting them, and that we all get better. And even when I was meditating, I was thinking everyone needs to heal. And Rule 13 said it went up more. So I told her that I think I have been, an obsession that I've had is anger at Baphomet and the Lizzo Jesuits. Just really angry at them for what they did to Brent. And I kind of like need to just kind of move on. And yeah, that's what I decided to do. I asked her how Brent's PTSD is, and she said it's almost all better. And I said, what's been helping him? She said, counseling. He's been going to see Gerard Butler on Church of Gail. Also, he loved that date with you. He might be 100% cured now that he went out with me to the Olive Garden. I said, where would he like to go out on a date with me? That was yesterday. He said, the coffee shop? I said, the coffee shop is closed. She said, perhaps a cafe. I said, how about the cafe at the Botanical Garden? She said, yeah. But you know what? With all the rain, Botanical Gardens was not a good idea today. I need to so I decided to go to the Olive Garden. Yeah. And I told her, oh, it might be raining tomorrow. I was right, but I went anyway. Delicious. I think I'm going to have some more dates there with him. That was fun. Oh. So, yeah, what I've been doing is I went to that closet that I have over here. I took out some duplicate extension cords that I'm not using. I'm in a good situation. Keep spitting saliva. I'm in a good situation financially here. Money is not a big problem for me. It's true I'm taking the bus, but I just need to be diligent about doing the Gail commandments in order to stay healthy and be in a situation where I'm functioning optimally. And like 13 said, doing it because it makes me happy and healthy, not because I'm trying to pacify some angry deity. Actually, I do not see angry deities. What I perceive are deities that love me and want what's best for me. Okay, that's what I perceive. So, in other words, they're happy when I'm prospering and doing well. So basically, when we do the Gail commandments, that's what we're doing. We are prospering and doing well. This would be really good, like if I plopped it in the oven. Here's another one. Delicious. Good. Oh, there's what. So I wanted to let you know, I would not be surprised if as a result, I donated a bunch of clothes, a lot of space in my closet. I went through my bookshelf and found books that I know I'm not going to be reading. I also threw out some old worn Bibles that I haven't been touching the Bible because Buddha told me not to read it. Because Baphomet put his footprints all over the Bible. The Bible has been canceled. But there's two I kept. One was a present from my men from 2012, and one was a present from another one of my Patreon supporters. The rest are gone. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm kind of like at a new chapter in my life, and the old parts of me that are no longer, that I'm no longer, like where my habits have changed, and I'm no longer doing some of the things I used to do, right? If it's taken up space in this apartment, like if it's a book that I know I'm not going to read, it's gone. Yeah, I donated a lot of them because I thought some other people might like them. But yeah, I donated. What's really nice is my bookshelf now. You can see all the titles. Let me see if I can show you. You can see all the titles. I used to have on that fourth row down, 2 rows, a stack of books in the back, and then one toward the front because I had so many books. I did not have room. You see? So yeah, it's nice that I got that fixed. Yeah. So that looks nice, and I got rid of a lot of clutter. And by getting rid of a lot of the hoard, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to do, you know, the vacuuming and stuff, and then the cleaning. And this is so good. This bag is not for use in the microwave oven, Napa. So, you know, if I need another extension cord, I'll just go buy one, okay? But so I'm going to go ahead and show you that list that Rule 13 gave me, and maybe this will help some of you. It makes the place look really clean and organized when I get rid of the clutter, when I get rid of the stuff that I'm not using. So, like, that bookshelf has never looked so good. Yeah, it really helps to get rid of the books that I'm not reading. And even my closet, my goal in my closet, let me see if I can show you the closet from here. I've really done a work with this closet. I mean, you should have seen what it looked like before I started working on it. That top section, I've eliminated a lot of clutter. Now you see down there where I have a bag on top of the that like storage container. I plan on getting rid of that bag. I'm going to donate all the clothes that I have that I'm not using down on the bottom part of this closet. I got rid of a lot of shoes. I cleared out a lot of space up there where I'm hanging clothes. I'm also going to go through the drawers here. I'm going to give myself time though. Rule 13 said you need to relax. Your Gail Shield is at least, you know, in the 80% range, so you're doing well. Relax, enjoy yourself. Don't pressure yourself. But you know, eventually over like the next month or so, and plus without a car, walking that stuff over to the thrift shop is kind of heavy. So yeah, maybe like every weekend I'm going to kind of like go through, you know, like I told you, get rid of clothes that I'm not using and donate them. Yeah, some of the clothes I'm keeping because I used to be super skinny. I mean, I'm averaging about 137, 138 pounds, and eating food like this all the time is not helping, okay? And I keep telling myself, you might get back down to 128 pounds again. Finally, I'm saying, Gail, that's hoarding. That's hoarding, okay? Yeah. If you do get down to 128 pounds, and these clothes, most of these clothes here would fit me at 128 pounds anyway. Yeah. Like this outfit here, my mother gave me around 2001 when I was skinny as a rail, and I'm still able to use it. So, I actually have some clothes, you know, that I haven't worn or that I don't love, that I haven't worn in the past year, and those are going to go. So I'm not done, but I am going to be working on paring down. I wouldn't be surprised if my Gail Shield is probably above 90% right now. So we're getting there. Another thing that's helping is I'm going out exploring new places, and that's helping me to overcome my obsession. I think my motive for exploring new places is pretty good. I'm not doing it to try to appease anyone. I'm just trying to have enough new and exciting and exploratory activities in my life so that I'm less likely to give way to obsession. So I think going out and exploring like what I did today, because I've never been to the Olive Garden in this town, probably really helped. Yeah, it's going to help me to overcome obsession. So I wanted to share with you what I'm doing to get rid of the hoard, to strengthen my Gail Shield so that Brent said he's not going to be moving back here until my Gail Shield is at full, almost 100%. I don't blame him. And until his Mecha Gale suit is fixed. They're kind of doing a blend. It's healing itself on its own, but there's some scientists or technicians at Church of Gale that are helping to fix it too, because Baphomet really messed it up. So that is the latest, and I just wanted to report. It's a beautiful rainy day today, and I spent some time meditating too. I got my chamomile tea and meditated, and it was during meditation that I decided to risk the rain. Yeah, and go out and see if I could maybe go to the Olive Garden, and I had fun. So I just wanted to share with you what I did today, and the good news is Baphomet didn't show up in our last hangout yesterday. Yeah, we had a nice, peaceful, meditative hangout. It was quite nice.